Okay, so we are in the second verse of Lord Chaitanya's Shikshashtakam. Read out the translation, Prabhupada's translation. My Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, in your holy name there is all good fortune for the living entity. And therefore you have many names such as Krishna and Govinda by which you expand yourself. You have invested all your potencies in those names, and there are no hard and fast rules for remembering them. My dear Lord, although you bestow such mercy upon the fallen conditioned souls by liberally teaching your holy names, I am so unfortunate that I commit offenses while chanting the holy name. Therefore, I do not achieve attachment for chanting. Okay, so Bhaktivinoda Thakur had pointed out that there are 4 types of Sri Krishna Kirtana. That is Nama Kirtana, Rupa Kirtana, Guna Kirtana, Lila Kirtana. Amongst them, Nama Kirtana is most useful because that is the seed of all spiritual bliss, and because there is no difference between the Lord and His holy name. So in order to generate Shraddha in Sri Krishna Nama Kirtana, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, says, Hey Bhagavan, Mam Nirashrayam Drishtva Parama Karunikena Bhavata Mukhya Gaunabhedena Swanamani Bahuda Prakashitani. O Supreme Personality of Godhead, seeing that I have no shelter because you are supremely compassionate, you have manifested in various ways your own holy names in the primary and secondary categories. You have distributed your primary holy names and secondary holy names. Hari, Krishna, Govinda, Achyuta, Rama, Ananta, Vishnu, Ityadi, Mukhya Namani. The primary names are Hari, Krishna, Govinda, Achyuta, Rama, Ananta, Vishnu, and so on. Brahma, Paramatman, Niyanta, Pata, Srashta, Mahendra, Ityadi, Gaunanamani. Secondary names are names such as Brahman, the supremely great being, Paramatma, the supreme soul, Niyanta, the controller, Pata, the maintainer, Srashta, the creator, Mahendra, the great Lord, and so on. Punascha Nija Sarva Shaktihi Swarupa Shaktehe Samasta Samarthyam Tatra Mukhya Namni Bhavata Arpita. And you have deposited in your primary names Nija Sarva Shaktihi. You have deposited all of your capacities of your personal potency into your primary names. Tadyatha. That is stated as in the following texts. Nahi Bhagavan na ghatitam idam tvad darshanan nanam akhila papakshayam. This is from, we have folio here. The place is there. Just give me a minute. Yes. Yannama Sakrit Shravanat Pukkashopi Umuchyate Samsarat. 6.16.44 Srimad Bhagavatam. My Lord, it is not impossible for one to be immediately freed from all material contamination by seeing you. Not to speak of seeing you personally, merely by hearing the holy name of your Lordship only once. Even Chandalas, men of the lowest class, are freed from all material contamination. Under the circumstances, who will not be freed from material contamination simply by seeing you? Yannama Sakrit Shravanat Pukkashopi Umuchyate Samsara. Vedakshārani Yavanti Paditani Dvijatibhihi. Tavanti Harinamani Kirtitani na samshayaha. Then here's another statement. As much of the holy names of Lord Hari that have been uttered, that many syllables of the Vedas have been recited by the twice born. There's no doubt about it. In other words, when one chants the holy name, that is equivalent to Vedic recitation. Rig Vedo, Yajur Veda, Vedaha, Samavedo, Pi, Atharvanaha, Adhitas Tena Yenoktam Haririt Yaksharat Dvayam. The one who utters the two syllables Ha, Ri, he has studied the Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Samaveda, and Atharva Veda. Ma Richo, Ma Yujustata, Ma Sama Patakinchana, Govindeti Harir Nama, Gayam Gayasva Nityashaha. Don't ever recite the Rig, Yaju, and Sama Vedas. The holy name of Lord Hari, Govinda, that should be sung. So constantly sing this holy name. Avamanya ye yanti bhagavat kirtanam naraha. Te yanti narakam ghoram tena papena karmana. People who neglect, who insult Bhagavad Kirtana and go away, they actually go to terrible hell because of that sinful activity. Etan nirvidyamananam ikshatam ugato bhayam yoginam nripanirnitam harer namanu kirtanam. That must be, let me see if Prabhupada's translation is here. O King, constant chanting of the holy name of the Lord after the ways of spiritual authorities is the doubtless and fearless way of success for all, including those who are desirous solely of material enjoyment, those who are totally free from all material enjoyments, and also those who are self-satisfied by dint of transcendental knowledge. Asya jananto nama chid viviktana mahaste Vishnu sumatim bhajamahe. That is actually the Veda itself. Om ityetad brahmano edishtam nama yasmad ucharyamana eva samsara bhayat tarayati tasmad uchyate taraha. Okay, this is correct. O Lord Vishnu, your holy name is fully spiritual and it is self-manifested. If one chants the holy name knowing only a little of its vast glories, he gradually acquires perfect understanding of the subject. Lord Brahma, the first to propagate the transcendental sound Om, the mere utterance of which liberates one from the dreadful dilemma of death and essence. Lord Brahma is the first. Hence, the vibration Om is also known as Taraka Brahma. It's called Tara, the deliverer. Sakriducharitam yena haririt yaksharat dvayam baddha parikarastena mokshaya gamanam prati. Just by uttering the two syllables Ha, Ri, it is understood that he has fully prepared himself to go towards liberation. Tadashmasaram hridayam batetam yad grihyamanayir harinamadheye na vikriyeta yad yadavikaro netre jalam gatra kuheshu harshaha. Certainly that heart, this is Bhagavatam, certainly that heart is steel framed, which in spite of one's chanting the holy name of the Lord with concentration does not change when ecstasy takes place. Tears fill the eyes and the hairs of the body stand on end. Madhura madhura metan mangalam mangalanam sakala nigama valli satphalam chitswarupam sakradapi parigitam shadhaya helayava bhruguvara nanamatram tarayet krishnanam. O Venerable Bhrigu, the holy name of Krishna is sweeter than the sweetest honey, the most beneficial activity among all auspicious deeds. It is the eternal and mature transcendental fruit of the Vedic desire-fulfilling tree. Sakala Nigama Valli Satphalam Chitswarupam. Okay, it is spiritual, transcendental in nature. Any person who utters this holy name but once, whether sincerely or casually, but without offenses, is instantaneously liberated. Correct. Without offenses, that's correct. Gitvacha mama namani vicharen mama sannithau iti bravimite satyam kritoham tasya cha Arjuna. O Arjuna, truly I say unto you that anyone who chants my name being devoted to me has certainly purchased me. I become his property, fully dependent on him. So anyone who sings my holy names and who wanders to my residence, temple, I tell you the truth, I am purchased by him, O Arjuna. Nama Chintamani Krishna's Chaitanya Rasavigraha. Purna Shuddho Nityamukto Bhinnatvan Namanamino. This is Padma Purana, quoted in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, appears in Chaitanya Charitamrita also. Lord Krishna's holy name is like a touchstone gem capable of fulfilling all desires. His name is directly the Lord himself and therefore non-different from him. It is the complete whole, transcendental and eternally liberated because Lord Krishna and his holy name are the same in principle. Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. It is the very form of consciousness and rasa. It is pure, it is complete, it is eternally liberated because there is no distinction between the holy name and the holy named, the one who is referred to by the holy name. Atah Shri Krishna Namadi na bhavet grahyam indriyais evam mukhehi jihvado swayameva spuratyadaha. This is Rupa Goswami. No one can understand the transcendental nature of the name, form, quality, and pastimes of Shri Krishna through his materially contaminated senses. Only when one becomes spiritually saturated by transcendental service to the Lord, beginning with his tongue, beginning with the usage of his tongue, the transcendental names, form, quality, and pastimes of the Lord revealed to him. Ityadi Shruti Smriti Tantravakyena Namnaha Sarvashaktitvam Gyapitam. So from these statements in the Shruti Smriti and allied texts, we have been informed that the holy name possesses all potencies. Karma Jnanadi Sadhane Kala Desha Patradi Niyamo Balavan. In the processes of karma, jnana, and so on, there are certain very strong restrictions, certain strong regulations pertaining to time, place, recipient, audience. The one who is the intended audience for an instruction is called a patra or audience, and so on. In other words, there are various rules and regulations in Varnashrama Dharma. There are rules and regulations in the Jnana system and so on. But they are all meant to be executed by particular persons who have particular prerequisites. Some instructions are meant to be carried out in particular places. Some are meant to be carried out at particular times. Kintu tavanama smarane tatan niyamopi nagrita iti nama vishaye apara kripa maam prati bhavata darshita. But in remembering your holy name, those regulations have not been applied. In this way, you have shown me extreme mercy. Parantu mama durdaiva vashat. Still, but mama durdaiva vashat bhavan namni mama anuragaha na ajani. I have not developed any attraction for your holy names due to my bad luck. Let me say like that. Durdaivam. Durdaivam atra namaparadaha. So here that bad luck refers to namaparad. Etaduktam bhavati. This is the point. Bhagavat bahirmukhaha jivaha maya nirmate vishve nanavitha vishaya vyapare baddhaha. The living entity, averse to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is bound to engage in various activities pertaining to various types of sense objects and so on in this world constructed by Maya. Kadachadapi Bhagavat Samukhyam Prati na cheshtate. At no point in time does he endeavor to submissively face the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Parameshwarastu कर्म ज्ञान आदि विधिना जीवस्य नित्यमंगलम न भवति इति विचिन्त्य अपार करुणया स्वीय स्वरूप शक्तेर क्लादनी सार वृत्ति भूतां भक्तिं जीव हृदये प्रकटयितुं तल्लाभ उपाय स्वरूपाणि स्वनामानि प्रकाशितवान्. But the Supreme Lord, where is all that? Here. Anyway. But the Supreme Lord, considering that eternal auspiciousness does not arise in the living entity through the regulations of karma, jnana and so on, out of his extreme mercy, he has revealed his own holy names, which are the means to reveal in the heart of the living entity devotional service, bhakti, which is the function of the essence of the Hladani potency, which is an aspect of his own personal potency. Parantu shrutvapi tan nama mahatmyam japtvapi tan namani namaparatha vashatah tatra anuragaha shigram jivasya na bhavati. Still, even after hearing the glories of his holy name, even after engaging in japa of those holy names, because of these namaparathas, he does not, the jiva does not quickly attain attraction towards these holy names. Etena shraddhavatam gurumukhan nama shravananantaram sarvadaiva namaparathan parikritya yathasadhyam nama kirtanameva kartavyam iti suchitam. From this, it is indicated by this it is indicated that those who have developed shraddha, after hearing the holy name from the mouth of a guru, a bona fide spiritual master, one should at all times abandon the offenses to the holy name and should engage in nama kirtana as much as possible. Aparadaschaite, the offenses are as follows. Satam ninda namnah paramam aparatham vitanute yatah khyatim jatam katham sahate tad vigarham shivasya shri vishnor iha gunanamadi sakalam. There are printing mistakes here. Dhiya bhinnam pashyet sakhulu harinama hitakaraha guroravagya shruti shastra nindanam tatharthavado harinamni kalpanam namno baladyasya papa vritti na vidyate tasya yamerhi shuddhi dharma vratatyaga hutadi karma shubhakriya samyam api pramadah ashraddhane vimukhe pyashrinvati yashopadeshah shivanama paratha Shrutvapi nama mahatmyam yah priti rahito dhamaha aham mamadi paramo namni sopya paratha krit. Criticizing and finding faults in devotees or sadhus is a serious offense against the holy name. How can the holy name tolerate criticism of devotees who have dedicated their lives to propagating the glories of the holy name? Offending sadhu or saintly persons is therefore the first offense. Those who try to analyze transcendental subject matters with material intelligence falsely conclude that Lord Vishnu's name, form, qualities and pastimes are different from the Lord himself. They try to impose material characteristics upon spiritual matters, or they mistakenly equate demigods like Lord Shiva, Brahma, etc. with the Supreme Lord, or even think that such demigods are independent of the Supreme Lord. Their chanting is offensive. Okay. To consider the Guru who self-realized and perfected in the holy names as an ordinary mortal possessing a material body or mind and thus disobeying and disregarding him. Okay, that's Guru Ravagya. To criticize and find fault in the various scriptures as well as corollary transcendental literatures such as the Puranas. Okay, Shruti Shastra Nindanam. To consider the glories of the holy name as imaginary or exaggerated. Tatharthavado Harinamni Kalpana. Harinamni Kalpana. To consider the holy name to be fictitious or concocted to give a mundane interpretation to the holy names of the Lord. One who commits sinful activities on the strength of chanting the holy name can never be exonerated from this offense by any process, including the practice of yoga, meditation, etc. Only a person in illusion will think that mundane ritualistic activities such as giving in charity, fasting, observing vows, renunciation, austerity, etc. are on the same level as the transcendental activity of chanting the holy name. It is also an offense to instruct a faithless person averse to hearing the holy name about the glories of the holy name. If even after hearing the wonderful qualities of the holy name, one maintains material attachments, it is to be understood that he has not developed attraction or interest in chanting. Samyam api pramadha. Also, it is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. That is also there. That is why Prabhupada wanted us to chant loud. Okay, then. नाम जपपराणाम कर्मांतर्गत पाप त्याग पुण्य संचय चेष्टा न कर्तव्या तेषां श्रद्धावतां कर्म अधिकार शून्यत्वात्. Where am I? Here, okay. Those who are absorbed in japa of the holy names, they should not endeavor to accumulate pious credits, which are pious credits through processes that are within the karma system, which involve getting rid of sinful reactions. Tesham shraddhavatam karma adhikara shunyatva. Because for those who have shraddha, they no longer have the adhikar or eligibility to engage in karma. I've already mentioned this. I'll mention it again. Shraddha refers to unbreakable faith in Krishna consciousness. Here we are talking of Shraddha in the process of chanting the holy names. किंतु ते यदि नामापराध युक्ता भवन्ति तर्हि तद् अपराध हानाय तेषां या व्याकुलता तया अविश्रांति प्रयुक्तानि कृष्णनामानि तत्तद् अपराध अवसर विनाशेन निसर्गतया तेषां हृदयं तत् अपराध शून्यं करोति. However, if they are endowed with offenses to the holy names, then in order to destroy those offenses. Okay, that's a basic concept which needs to be understood here. When you engage in pious activities, the activity is called punya, and it leads to pious credits, which are also called punya. When you engage in sinful activities, the activity is called papa, and the sinful reactions that we receive are also called papa. So like that, when we engage in offenses, the activity is called an offense, aparadha, and the reaction to those offenses are also called aparadha. So in order to destroy the offense means in order to destroy the reactions to previous activities of offenses. Because otherwise this will be continue to be a block, it will be an obstacle in spiritual progress. So with eagerness, great hankering, when one chants Krishna's holy names continuously, unceasingly, then because the opportunity to commit those offenses are destroyed, naturally, this process will make the heart of such chanters pure, freed from those offenses. Shastra Vakyam Yatha. And the scriptural statement in this regard is Nama Aparatha Yuktanam Namanyeva Harantyakam Avishranti Prayuktani Tanyevartha Karanicha. For those who are filled with offenses to the holy names themselves destroy those sinful reactions. When one utters those holy names ceaselessly, and they also lead one to his goal in life. But there are some things to be noted here. Shri Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur has devoted one chapter in actually a major portion of one chapter in Madhuri Kadambini to discussing Namaparads. Some points to be noted. This is a very general statement here. He explains that first of all, the very fact that we don't experience the effect of pure chanting, the effect of pure chanting has already been stated in the scriptures. One will attain spiritual realization and so on. So many things are already described. If one does not experience that, then it should be understood that he is or has committed offenses to the holy name. So then, that being the circumstance, he says we should carefully consider which specific offenses have been committed. Have I offended the Vaishnavas? Have I committed an offenses involving the demigods? Have I committed an offense to my spiritual master? Have I committed an offense to the scriptures? And so on. One should carefully analyze that. And whatever we have, when we detect particular offenses, then there are particular ways by which we get out of that. In Harinam Chintamani, we'll see that. For each offense, that's a particular way of rectifying ourselves. Then Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur, then he says, but then there are some situations where we just don't know. We don't know why the effect of Namaparad is there, but we are not able to clearly distinguish, okay, I did this, and so on. So under those kinds of offenses, the reactions to those offenses will go away in this scripture, in accordance with the scriptural text, that we just continuously chant ceaselessly. Ceaselessly means apart from basic bodily necessities, one is simply chanting. Then those offenses are removed. But if there are specific offenses that we even know that I committed this particular Vaishnava Aparad, I offended my spiritual master, I criticized Shastra, and different particular things which I have actually done, and I also know it, then this will not help. You have to actually work out through the remedies. So the process of Namashraya Bhakti requires that we change our entire life. That's what it is. Krishna demands that our entire life change. Basically, we have to surrender unto Krishna while we try to progress in chanting. Yada namaparatha abhavat harinamni anuragaha jayate tada tesham sarvartha siddhir ityupadishtam. When we gain an attraction to the holy names of Lord Hari, because we are now devoid of all offenses to the holy name, then we attain all kinds of perfections. We attain the perfection of we attain all kinds of perfections. This has been instructed here. It's coming here. Okay. Geeti, song. Wait, just give me a minute. Let me gather this. Where does it come? It comes in Gitavali, I think. Should have to come. Shikshashtaka. तुहो दया सागर तार यिते प्राणी नाम अनेक तुया शिखाइली ani. O Lord, you are an ocean of mercy. You have brought your innumerable holy names to this world and have taught the chanting of them to the fallen living beings just for their deliverance. Sakala Shakati Dei Name Tohara Grahane Rakhali Nahi Kala Bichara. You invest all your energies in your own holy name. And for chanting your holy name, you have not established any rules such as consideration of time or place. Sri Nama Chintamani Tohari Samana Vishe Bilaili Karunanidana. Your divine holy name being non-different from you is like touchstone. You have distributed your holy name throughout the entire creation, and that is the essence of your kindness. Toya daya aichana parama udara atishay mandanatha bhago hamara. Such is your mercy, which is supremely magnanimous, O Lord, but I am extremely unfortunate. Nahi janmalo name anuraga more bhakati vinod chitta dukhe vibho. My attraction for the holy name has never come about. Therefore, the heart of Bhakti Vinod is overwhelmed with sadness. Chaitanya Charitamrita. अनेक लोकेर बांछा अनेक प्रकार कृपाते करिले अनेक नामेर प्रचार. Because people vary in their desires, you have distributed various holy names by your mercy. The desires of many persons are of many varieties. By your mercy, you have broadcasted your various holy names. Khaite shuite jotha tatha naam loy, kala deshe niyam nahi sarvasiddhi hoy. Regardless of time or place, one who chants the holy name even while eating or sleeping attains all perfection. One takes the holy name, one chants the holy name. One can chant the holy name while eating, while lying down. There is no regulation regarding time and place, but one attains all perfection. Sarva Shakti Name Dilo Koriya Vibhag Amar Durdai Name Nahi Anurag. You have invested your full potencies in each individual holy name, but I am so unfortunate that I have no attachment for chanting your holy names. You have bestowed all potencies in the holy name in each separately. That's why you invested your full holy names in each individual holy name. It is my misfortune that there is no attachment in me for chanting the holy names. Okay, then we come back to Vivriti. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Hey Bhagavan, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, आपनी अहैत की कृपा करिया नाम समूहेर बहुसंख्या प्रकट करिया छन. Out of your causeless mercy, you have revealed a large number of holy names. এবং সেই নামেই নামের সকল প্রকার শক্তি অর্পণ করিয়াছেন. And in the holy name, all kinds of potencies that belong to the Nami. How will I explain what is Nami in English? Possessor of the holy name. In English, that's what we say. I have a name, So I am the possessor of the name, and my name is the name. So in Sanskrit, we refer to the name as Nama, and the possessor of the holy name as Nami. Abhinatvam Nama Namino. There is no distinction between Krishna's name and Krishna, who possesses his name. Shri Nam Smaran Paribar Kal Kono Niyame Abhattha Karen Nai. Remembrance of the holy name is not been bound to any regulation pertaining to any particular time or sat. In other words, Bhojan, Shayan, or Nidra, Kono Kalei Nam Smaran Paribar Osubhita Vithan Karen Nai. He has not presented any difficulty towards remembering the holy names at any point in time, while eating, while sleeping, while lying down, and so on. Kintu amar etoi durbhagya je, but I'm so unfortunate that Shri Nama Samuhe kono anurag jomilo na, that no attraction arose in me towards those holy names. बहु प्रकार बोलिते भगवानेर मुख्य और गौण नाम समूह बुझाए. Different varieties of holy names. Nam Namakari Bahudha, Bahudha, many varieties refer to the Supreme Personality of Godhead's holy names under the two categories, primary and secondary. Madhurja Vigraha Krishna, Radharaman, Gopi Jana Vallabha, Aishwarja Vigraha Vasudeva, Ram, Nrsimha Prabhuti Mukhyana. Krishna, Radharaman, Gopi Jana Vallabha, these are holy names of the form of sweetness. And Vasudeva, Rama, Nrsimha, and so on. These are names of the Lord's form of opulence. These are all his primary names. Bhagavad Abhinna, Khanda, Ba, Asamyak Avirbhavatmaka, Brahma, Paramatmadi, Nama Samuha, Bhagavanir, Gaunana. But there are holy names which pertain to features of the Lord which are partial and incomplete. For instance, the Brahman, Paramatma, and so on. So these names are also non-different from the Lord, but they are his secondary names. Bhagavad Abhinna, Khandava, Asamyak, Avirbhavatmaka, Brahma, Paramatma, Nam Samuha. Bhagavaner Mukhya Nam Samuha, Name Shahita, Abhinna Tahate, Sakal Shakti, Ekadhare, Samarpito Ache. Bhagavan Nam Samuha, Vivida Shakti, Angshik Bhave Vartaman. In the primary names of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because those holy names are non-different from him fully, all of his potencies together have been presented in those holy names. They are found in those holy names. In the secondary holy names also, the various potencies of the Lord are found in part. Jeev Isha Vaimukshya Vashataha Nashwar Maya Rajya Abhadda Hoai Tahar Durdaiva Upasthit Hoyache. Because the living entity has become averse to the Lord, he has been arrested in the temporary kingdom of Maya. Therefore, he has encountered bad luck, Durdaiva. Seva Vimukhatai Durdaiva. His aversion to his service, meaning service to the Supreme Lord, that is his Durdaiva, that is his bad luck. Anyabhilashita, karma or gyan, a tribita bhogamaya pothe, jiber, swarupa bismriti hoa, tahar durbipak upasthit hoyache. So his evil destiny has come about because he has forgotten him, because the living entity has forgotten his swarupa, his constitutional nature, position. because he is situated right now on the threefold path of enjoyment: Anyabhilashita, Karma, and Jnana. I've already explained Anyabhilashita refers to Yathechacha, whimsical activities, sinful activities, adharma. Karma refers to what we commonly refer to as karma kanda, which means engaging in material pious activities taught in Vedic dharma in order to attain paratrika bhukti, enjoyment in next life, material enjoyment in next life. Jnana refers to attaining impersonal liberation in the next life. But these are all various forms of enjoyment. Therefore, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati is referred to them as Bhogamay Pathe, the pathway of enjoyment, threefold pathway of enjoyment. Anyabhilashita Boshe Tini Oihik Sukhalabhe Pramatta. Under the control of Anyabhilashita, he becomes mad to attain happiness in this life. Satkarma Prabhave Kshanabhangur Swargadi Sukha Prarthi. By the influence of pious activities, he prays for momentary happiness, such as attainment of Swarga. Ebang Bhoga Tyagechhai Tini Nirbhed Brahmanusandhane Nirata. And he becomes absorbed in the pursuit of impersonal Brahman realization when he wants to abandon his pursuit of enjoyment. In other words, when you desire happiness in this life, you engage in adharma. When you desire material happiness in this life, you engage in adharma. When you desire material happiness in the next life, then you engage in pious activities, karma. But the results are also temporary, flickering. So when you don't want either of this, you don't want material happiness in this life, you don't want material happiness next life, then on the pathway of jnana, one pursues impersonal Brahman realization. Krishna Sevanecha Jeev Swaruper Nitya Dharma. The eternal nature of the constitutional form of the living entity is to desire to serve Krishna. Taha kathita tribhida pather abarjanai achhadita hovai. But because that eternal nature has been covered by these three pathways of contamination, taha saubhagya khin hoyache. Therefore, his good fortune has diminished. Tat phale, as a result, tini kokhano dharma artha kam namak trivarga, typing mistake, sangrahe ব্যস্ত হওয়ায় অথবা অধর্ম অনর্থ ও কামনার অতৃপ্তি দ্বারা লাঞ্ছিত হইয়া দশ অপরাধের আবাহন পূর্বক নাম সেবা করিতে গিয়া অপরাধ করিতেছেন। As a result, he sometimes accumulates dharma. He accumulates trivarga. Trivarga means dharma, artha, kama. Dharma refers to pious credits. Artha refers to wealth. Kama refers to sensual enjoyment. So he becomes busy in accumulating trivarga, which is known as dharma, artha, kama. Or else he becomes, I'm sorry. I totally forgot. I'm sorry. Anyway, I hope you have this book with you and you can consult it whenever you want. And even at this time, you don't have to keep looking at the screen. Okay. Otherwise, he becomes harassed, frustrated, he says, by adharma, anartha, by the absence of dharma, by the absence of artha, and by the absence of kama. Let me put it like that. So in other words, he has no more pious credits, he has no wealth, he has no sensual enjoyment. So in this way, he is whipped and he is harassed. So one of the two, either he does that, follows dharmartha kama, or he is harassed by lack of dharmartha kama. So in that way, he invites the 10 offenses, and while serving the holy name, he commits offenses. Shei Kale, at the time, Tini Je Nama Grahan Koren. The holy name that he utters, Taha Shuddha Nama Grahan Nahe. That is not pure chanting of the holy name, Parantu Nama Paraj. Rather, it is offensive chanting of the holy name. Nijer Oshanta Bhav Atikram Koriya. Shanti Labhodeshe Bhukti Pipasai Chalita Na Hoiya. Tini যখন নিজ মঙ্গলের জন্য সম্বন্ধ জ্ঞানে উদাসীন হইয়া নাম গ্রহণ করেন তখন তাহার নাম সেবনে আভাস মাত্র উদিত হয় while transgressing his lack of peace when in order to attain peace when he is not disturbed by the thirst for enjoyment. In order to attain his own auspiciousness, he chants the holy names while being indifferent to Sambandha Gyan. Then, when he serves the holy name, he only attains the reflection of the holy name. He only utters the reflection of the holy name. Only the reflection of the holy name arises when he chants. সেই কালে তাহার নাম গ্রহণ হয় না নামাভাস মাত্র হয় So at that time his chanting is namabhas namabhaser ফলে প্রপঞ্চ জ্ঞান হইতে মুক্তি লাভ করিয়া পরমুহূর্তে হরি সেবা করিবার যোগ্যতা লাভ করেন As a result of such chanting of the reflection of the holy name he attains freedom from materialistic knowledge, and the next moment he attains the qualification to serve Lord Hari. Durdaiva mukta purushottam ganai shuddha naam grahane subimal krishna prema labh kare. Only those best of persons who have become freed from bad luck, durdaiva, they utter the pure holy names and they attain the very spotless love for Krishna. They attain very spotless love for Krishna. Buddhajive Durgati Dekhiya, upon seeing the disturbed situation of the conditioned souls, Sri Gaur Sundar, Sri Nam Bhajan Pranali, Shikha Dite Giya, he, while instructing about the process for serving the holy names, অনুরাগের অভাব রূপ দুর্দৈবের উল্লেখ করিয়াছেন he mentions the lack of attraction he mentions bad luck in the form of this lack of attraction to the holy names কিন্তু এই রূপ দুর্দৈবের মধ্যেও ভগবত কৃপা বর্তমান but the mercy of the supreme personality of Godhead is there even amidst their bad luck this yeah নামাপরাধের হস্ত হইতে উন্মুক্ত হইবার উপায় আছে there is a way to become free from the clutches of নামাপরাধ অপরাধের স্বরূপ জানিয়া অপরাধ করিতে প্রবৃত্ত না হইলে when one understands the nature of the offenses where is that when one understands the nature of offenses and he no longer continues to engage in those offenses ebong nirantar naam grahan korile and when he ceaselessly utters the holy name aparadher avasar hoy na then there is no longer an opportunity to engage in offenses namabhase mukti hoy through namabhasa one attains liberation arthat vishayabhinivesh dhamsha hoy in other words his obsession towards sense enjoyment is destroyed tatpore shri naam grahane jeever adhikar hoy then the living entity attains the eligibility to chant the holy name. এই সকল সুযোগ ভগবানের দয়ার পরিচায়ক. All of these opportunities are indicative of the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Mukhya naam grahan prabhave, by the influence of the chanting of the Lord's primary names, জীবের ঐকান্তিক ও আত্যন্তিক শ্রেয় লাভ ঘটে. The Jivatma, the living entity, attains his absolute and ultimate welfare. যেখানে তুচ্ছ অবান্তর ফললাভ লালসা, সেখানে কালের বিধি ও যোগ্যতা প্রভৃতির কঠিন বিধি. When one has a hankering to attain intermediate results which are insignificant, then there are very harsh regulations pertaining to time, eligibility, and so on. Kintu Bhagwaner daya কালের কঠিন নিগড় হইতে নামোচ্চারণকারীকে অবসর দিয়াছেন. But the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead has given an opportunity to the one who utters the holy name, freedom from the difficult confinements of appropriate time, inappropriate time, and so on. Kaler Bithi Sambandhe Shri Chaitanya Bhagavate, regarding the regulations pertaining to time, we find in Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat, Ki Shayane, Ki Bhojane, Ki Ba Jagarane, Aharnisho Krishnanam Boloho Bodane. What to speak of lying down, what to speak of eating, and what to speak of being away. Day and night, utter with your name and with your mouth the holy name of Lord Krishna. Sarva khane bolo ithe vidhi nahe a. Just utter the holy name every moment. There is no other regulation. Shri Charitamrita, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, khaite shuite jotha tatha naam loy, deshakal niyam nahi sarva siddhi hoy. I think we saw that already. Regardless of time or place, one who chants the holy name, even while eating or sleeping, attains all perfection. Okay, I thought I wouldn't be able to complete this portion, but somehow I managed it.